हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक। सो आज हम इस लेक्चर में हम पढ़ेंगे समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दैट इज द यूज ऑफ इंग्लिश एज अ मीडियम ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन इन द एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस और एल्स द स्कूल्स। ठीक है, अब देखिएगा इधर आपसे ये टाइटल पूछने का मकसद, देखिए हर टाइटल का कुछ मकसद होता है, वैसे ही इस टाइटल का भी कुछ खासियत है, क्योंकि हाल ही में आंध्र प्रदेश करके एक स्टेट है, आंध्र प्रदेश स्टेट ने इस तरह का एक डिसीजन लिया गया है क्यों टू हैव द इंग्लिश एज अ मीडियम ऑफ एजुकेशन इन द गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स। ठीक है ना, मतलब इंग्लिश मीडियम एजुकेशन जो भी देना चाहिए वो सरकारी स्कूल्स में। क्यों इस तरह का बात चल रहा था? क्योंकि देखिएगा, पहले आपको किसी भी देश का डेवलपमेंट होगा, एक चीज़ ध्यान रखना है, किसी भी देश का डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए तब वो देश किन तीनों चीज़ों में काम करेगा। एक तो है पॉवर्टी, दूसरा है अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, तीसरा है लिटरेसी। ठीक है ना? देयर आर थ्री थिंग्स विच आर टू बी फोकस्ड फॉर अ कंट्री और अ स्टेट टू डेवलप। वन इज पॉवर्टी, एलिमिनेट करो, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट एलिमिनेट करो, लिटरेसी बढ़ाओ। चीज़ ध्यान रखना, इफ द लिटरेसी इज इंक्रीजिंग, मान के चलो लिटरेसी लेवल बढ़ेगा, ये दोनों अपने आप हट जाएगा। क्लियर? इफ द रेट ऑफ लिटरेसी इज इंक्रीजिंग इन अ स्टेट और अ कंट्री, देन the level or the percentage of poverty as well as unemployment will go down, will fall down, will decrease. अब देखना, Andhra Pradesh state government have taken this decision in order to prove that literacy is the only gift that the state government can give it to the public. And achieving high point of literacy is not only the solution. देखना, लिटरेसी है, आपका मास्टर्स है, आपका डिग्री है, कुछ भी है, लेकिन आप पढ़ाई होने के बाद, मास्टर्स होने के बाद या फिर कुछ हायर एजुकेशन खत्म करने के बाद यदि आप बोल नहीं पा रहे हो, इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, देन इट इज एब्सोल्युटली द फ्लॉ ऑफ आवर एग्जिस्टिंग एजुकेशन सिस्टम. दैट्स द So, when we speak about the English medium as a medium of education, then we arise with various types of difficulties. Because see, जब आप essay लिखते हैं इसके बारे में, तब आपको बहुत सारा multiple dimensions आपको इसके बारे में cover करते ही जाना है. जैसे मान के चलो, for example, if English is not made as a medium of education, but we still have the highest rate of 10th pass percentage, 12th pass percentage, बहुत ज़्यादा percentages हैं, ठीक है ना? तब क्या होगा? इस तरह का ज़्यादा percentages of representation होगा, then obviously we are going to have an understanding like, see, the poverty, unemployment will decrease with the increase of literacy. This is what I have said. But one more point, just try to understand here. Whenever I speak that the literacy level in India is going high, literacy is increasing. If the literacy levels are increasing in the mother tongue, या फिर maybe Telugu, maybe Tamil, maybe Kannada, and after they pass the 10th, after they pass the 12th, they will have to go for the higher education. And higher education is usually the skilled type of education, meaning maybe a BTech, maybe MBBS, maybe any other skilled jobs are to be empowered. And these all the higher education is always in the English medium. So, if a person is basically from the regional language background, then obviously it impacts big to the person once he enter into the higher education. This is what we see in almost all the engineering colleges or the medical colleges. The people are brilliant, the students are intelligent, but they are unable to cope up with the other toppers of the class because of the language factor, because of the English. It was not a medium of education to few of them or almost all of them. इसलिए सरकारी schools में it is only restricted to the government schools, because private schools are anyhow by default they are English medium in nature. And it is said that if India का पूरा circumstances देखा जाए तो South India के बारे में कोई भी बोलते हैं तो South India is considered to be the place or the area where most of the English medium instruction or the English medium education is being seen. And if they have a good English knowledge from the initial background, from the initial levels of their education, then ultimately 100% they are going to achieve the bigger scale of employment generation also. If they work, if they create employment, then obviously it is a fulfillment of the sacrifices of the parents, fulfillment of the concerns of the parents, and all the every family is going to settle happily if this is going to happen altogether. At the same time, और एक चीज़ आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, ये जो भी state है, that is the state of Andhra Pradesh, which have taken this decision. आंध्र प्रदेश का एक स्टेट रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन कमीशन है, मतलब जो आंध्र प्रदेश पहले तमिलनाडु में हुआ करता था, एंड 1956 में आंध्र प्रदेश got separated from Tamil Nadu and formed a new state. Now the adjacent state Tamil Nadu is also favoring more amount of English education. But one thing we need to understand here itself is the states like Karnataka, the states like Tamil Nadu have already entered into a good pace of achieving good skills in the English medium education. And the state of Andhra Pradesh is also into the steps of achieving fuller literacy with English medium. So that's the idea of the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. With this, India's skill report जो भी है वो ये कहते हैं 90% of the Indians are becoming unemployed just because of the language factor. Meaning, if suppose you work for a IT company, you work for a medical hospital, then obviously you will have to communicate with your clients only in English. And you know very well, English have been recognized as a global language. English एक तरह से देखिए, आप तेलुगु सीखते हो या तमिल सीखते हो, then you can, if you learn Telugu, you can talk only in the Telugu state. If you learn Kannada, you can talk only in the Kannada state. But if you learn English, you can talk anywhere in the world. So because English has been considered as a global language, and English has also been considered as the most acceptable language altogether. So that idea also has to be coming very, very clear to each one of you. With that, another important point I'll let you know, economic growth can also be possible with the influence of English medium as a part of their education. Job opportunities increase होगा, research scale में increase होगा, because research is mostly English का काम बहुत ज़्यादा रहेगा. Reach the discriminator, हाँ एक बहुत important point है. आंध्र प्रदेश के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो the reason that was announced by the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is आंध्र प्रदेश के अंदर इंग्लिश मीडियम एजुकेशन जो है that are only being utilized by the upper caste persons. Mostly the upper caste persons जो भी होते हैं, they are mostly influenced with the English medium education. But the lower caste, जैसे जैसे दलित्स या फिर आदिवासीज, SC, ST and in fact OBCs also, they are not affordable to get the English medium education. And it is also said by some figures that 50% of the population who are getting educated, I mean to be more accurate, it was 48% of the population who are getting educated from these communities, SC, ST and OBC in the state of Andhra Pradesh are only Telugu mediums. Clear? Though they have talent, though they have good knowledge on the subject, but they are unable to express it because of the lack of proper infrastructure availability. But there are certain points which come in favor of this particular argument. But there can be some other points also which can be against the scope of this particular title. Say for example, if someone says that English has been made as a medium of education, then obviously it will in turn result into the decrease over the influence of mother tongue. ठीक है ना, मतलब मदर टंग को भी हम हटाने का कोशिश चल रहा था एक तरह से, ये भी एक फैक्टर आप ला सकते हो। उसी का एक अल्टरनेटिव सजेशन ले लो, लैंग्वेज डेवलपमेंट फंड क्रिएट करो, मतलब जो भी रीजनल लैंग्वेज है उस लैंग्वेज को डेवलप करने के लिए एक लैंग्वेज डेवलपमेंट फंड क्रिएट करो आप। हायर वेटेज टू द लैंग्वेज, कोई भी एकेडमिक्स में मान के चलो तेलुगु है, स्कूलिंग्स में तेलुगु का वेटेज और बढ़ाओ, लैंग्वेज ऐसा कंपलसरी सब्जेक्ट बनाओ, ठीक है, लैंग्वेज को एक कंपलसरी सब्जेक्ट बनाओ ताकि मदर टंग जो है, रीजनल लैंग्वेज जो है, उसका इन्फ्लुएंस कहीं नहीं टूटेगा। That can be another alternative solution that can be given to this. But there is another important problem which can be highlighted in your writings, that is the teaching staff in the government schools. Because the teaching staff in the government schools are known or well equipped with the Telugu as a medium of instruction. But to make English as a medium of instruction, we need separate teachers for that, which becomes a very, very difficult task for the government of the state. That also has to be understood or written in your writings. But ultimately, the concept of English medium education is probably 90% or 95% we can say it is a better step taken by the government, and it is also going to reach the bigger masses because it is going to be implemented immediately from this academic year, that is 2020-21, ठीक है ना। इसी academic year से ये चालू होने वाले हैं, तो obviously ये बहुत अच्छा response या फिर बहुत अच्छा reforms लाने के footsteps में है, that is are needed to be understood here. Clear? So I think these are all the broad ideas which can be covered in this particular title, English as a medium of instruction. यदि यही टाइटल आपको आते हैं, कुछ और तरह से आपको पूछा जा सकता है, जैसे वेस्टर्नाइजेशन ऑफ इंडियन एजुकेशन, ये भी एक टाइटल हो सकता है, जैसे इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ लोकल लैंग्वेज इन इंडियन एकेडमिक्स, इस तरह का भी एक टाइटल आपसे पूछा जा सकता है। सो मल्टीपल टाइटल्स आपसे पूछा जा सकता है, लेकिन इस तरह का एक ब्रीफ आइडिया, एक ब्रॉड आइडिया आपके पास होगा तो आई होप दैट 100% you'll be attempting or writing this essay in a very, very reasonable sense. Thank you so much.